What's the situation with you and Dev?
Yeah, I never fuck with Cuz.
Why?
Because Cuz never fuck with me.
On what tip?
Bro, it was like times where like, me, I was always around Shakur as an amateur and shit. So Shakur introduced me to Floyd, Devin Haney, all that type of shit. So there's a hell of times around Devin Haney and we 24 fitness playing basketball, regular shit before niggas became celebrities type shit. Or just who we are today. And nigga never even looked me in my eyes. Nigga never showed me respect. Like Shakur always like, yo, this nigga Keyshawn, this, that, third. He be like, for real? That nigga still a kid. And like, he just never gave me my respect.
He sunned you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bitch ass nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga.
What's the situation with you and Dev?
Yeah,
The boxing world is buzzing right now after Devin Haney released fresh training and sparring footage. Almost instantly, the conversation around his next fight shifted as clips of Haney sharpening his skills spread across social media. Fans, fighters, and analysts began breaking it down frame by frame. Faster hands, sharper footwork, cleaner combinations, and a calm, locked-in presence all stand out, sending a clear message that this isn't just preparation, it's a statement.
They teaching Devin in the gym, for starters, it's certain things he got to turn his shots to get his power. You got to turn a certain way. And you can't be shooting a jab like this. Amateurs do this. When you professional, we here. You here. Boom, boom. It's here. Even like I want you to go back and look at the Arturo Gotti fight. You see, every time I get my shit off, but I'm still right there like this. Because I know that mother got a hook. Remember, the hook is the shot that knocks fighters out the most. Because it comes from the blind side. It comes from around here. In the 11th round when he got knocked down, he didn't see the shot coming. He was throwing a hook with his head in the air. He got caught. So it's a lot of things that has to be taught.
And whenever footage like this drops, the reaction people really want is how Joe Rogan would break it down. Rogan has always said the most dangerous fighters aren't the loud ones, they're the composed ones. The fighters who look disciplined, calm, and completely in control inside the gym. Fighters who aren't rushed. Fighters who don't look nervous. Fighters who look like they already know what's coming next. That's exactly the energy Devin Haney is giving off right now. Haney has always been known for elite fundamentals, his jab, his distance control, and his ability to make opponents miss by inches and make them pay immediately.
Well, you definitely can draw a line between a guy getting rocked and dropped on multiple occasions from a person that he was supposed to beat easily.
Right.
If you look at his boxing skill, you look at what he had done to Kambosos.
Yes.
I mean, he just boxed his face off. He looked fantastic in that fight.
Last thing I'm going to say about Keyshawn Davis. He called somebody out after the fight.
Devin Haney. His father in my DMs keeps screenshotting stuff that we saying. I don't know what he's screenshotting it for, but Devin Haney definitely on my hit list, and we making that happen 2026.
Devin Haney just came off a much-needed, dominating performance against Brian Norman. The low-hanging fruit in the headline was, can he take the punch? He showed that he could take the punch, but he also delivered a punch. So now he's back in the driver's seat and can make whatever decision he wants. What do you think about that fight if it's 1 or 2 fights away?
Kind of tough fight right now because Devin Haney is right back at the top of his game. Devin showed that the weight loss was probably causing him to not have as good punch resistance, and it also probably wasn't causing him to have as much power or explosiveness as he has. He showed tremendous power, tremendous punch resistance in that fight against Norman, and for him to do that means that the weight was probably an issue. Now, if Keyshawn comes up, or if they even do a catch weight, a 143, 144, it's going to be a very interesting fight because I think Devin has more tools and more IQ right now, but Keyshawn is different. I mean, you gotta have that intangibleness about him, where he can be a different guy when it's time to be a different guy. You can never count him out. However, if I were pushing Keyshawn, I would have another fight or two before I fight Devin, just for experience purposes. And if I was Devin, I would try to jump on it right now before he gets those couple fights, because the more experience he gets, the harder he's going to become to beat.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough fight for Keyshawn Davis. And I think in many respects, Devin Haney too, you can't take Keyshawn Davis light. He can really fight. He's really like that. The weight difference is a concern. And it's a fair question. Is he ready now? Is he ready a fight or two from now? But that's the fight really. If you really want to you want to scream, I'm back. That's the type of fight that you want, because obviously it's in the Turkey Al-Sheikh universe, and that's a fight that's going to get made. You're going to make a career high payday. But if you are able to beat Devin Haney, brother, when I say the sky's the limit, the sky's the limit.
But this footage has reignited the debate over just how high Haney's ceiling really is. When you strip away the noise, his career tells a very specific story, a young champion built on elite defense, championship discipline, and the ability to win at the highest level without needing chaos. Critics have always said Haney isn't flashy enough, that he doesn't chase knockouts, that he plays it safe. Supporters argue that's exactly what makes him special. He doesn't fight for highlights, he fights for control, and that's why this upcoming matchup matters so much. Against an aggressive, confident challenger like Keyshawn Davis, Haney's style becomes the central question. Can pure boxing IQ, timing, and discipline neutralize speed, hunger, and pressure? Analysts are split right down the middle, with some believing Haney's movement and jab will dismantle the threat before it ever has time to build.
If the Devin Haney fight doesn't happen, is that someone you like to fight?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to fight Devin Haney. Me and Devin been had a little controversy back and forth for some years now. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. And Bill and Haney been in my DMs, DM me and stuff like that. So I already knew what they was coming to the fight for. I'm gonna be real with you. They was coming to fight to watch me, for sure. And since that I won in spectacular fashion, I feel like, let's get it on, let's fight. You know what I'm saying?
What was always the issue most of the time? This is what the fighters always want to see the great fights, but the fans would love to see this. What do you think is going to be in the way of making a fight, Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney? What can actually make that happen? Because there's so many layers that have to happen for a fight of this magnitude to happen. What do you think needs to do? To happen right away?
For happen right away, if it make money, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Be real with you. Like me right now, I'm gonna be real with you. Like I'm gonna be real with both of y'all. I'm in a position to where like I can stay at 140 and I can just go crazy at 140. I don't have to go up to 147 to fight none of them fighters.
Right.
I'm making the decision to go up to be great.
Well, Devin Haney.
I feel like me and Devin Haney will be it'll be an easy fight for me, bro. Like super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you don't got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel people out here that do take steroids, and you could tell that guy was off steroids. And I actually know a person personally that his career changed. He was the top prospect doing great. He fought a guy with steroids and it changed his whole career. It changed how he talked. It changed everything. So us seeing Devin Haney doing all of this with a person that had 0.1 estrogen, and we all seen that Ryan Garcia was still in there getting tired. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, there's no other word to put this. You're a bitch. Excuse my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You don't know how to take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life, a daddy's boy, making sure you've been straight all your life, and now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't really know how to take it. Granted, I wasn't in there fighting Ryan Garcia. But you asked me how I feel, you just took it always to suing and all that extra shit. I feel like, bro, you soft.
Turning the fight into a frustrating night for Davis. They see a fighter entering his prime, refining his craft, and getting ready to remind the world why champions like him are so difficult to beat. Others believe this is the kind of moment that defines legacies. They argue that if Haney can dominate a hungry, explosive challenger while looking this sharp, the entire conversation around his career changes. And that's exactly where the Joe Rogan angle really hits.
Now I got a new respect for Shakur. He's so trash in that fight that now I see the difference between boxing and dodging hits and running so you don't get hit. I clearly see the real. So Shakur, whatever I said, if I said anything, I don't know if I said anything, I apologize. You are a great boxer, a great defender, bro. Because what Devin Haney did is running. That nigga ran, bro. The only thing he didn't do was turn his body that way. Because he ran, bro. And his bull wasn't even like a good fighter for him to run from. So the shit was crazy, bro. Like, that's why I said Rolly need to fight him, take his belts, and then let Ryan fight him so they both can go out on the bang. because both of them need to retire after this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Devin Haney was the most boring fighter in dance sport. But at least Devin Haney tries to knock people out. It's just Devin Haney just has the inferior, genetics.
God.
His genetics are beyond horrible with his sloppy legs and his weak body frame and all that stuff.
There's people that say you don't have knockout power though. What do you say to those people?
Yeah, I mean, the people that say I don't have knockout power is the people that don't be in the ring with me. And if I don't got knockout power, come show me then. Come walk through all these punches that I'm going to give you, and then we'll see. And so, man, as long as I'm winning, I got this far without knockout power. Shit, let's keep going with it.
Honestly, I'm not too interested in it. During the build-up, we've seen a lot of interesting things from him. We've seen his character. We've seen the guy cheat. I never fought, and a guy has been that much better than me. I never been overmatched like that, and I've been in there with the best fighters in the world. I don't see myself ever, getting back in the ring.
Rogan has often said that greatness isn't built in fights alone. It's built in preparation, in sparring, in repetition, and in focus. The fighters who look calm and dangerous in the gym usually carry that same confidence into the ring. That's why this footage has the boxing world buzzing right now.
If Devin one of us, he should smoke him. But my prediction, I think it's gonna be a good fight. So we're gonna see.
You think it's gonna go to distance?
Yeah, I think that fight go to 12 rounds. I think he older now.
He opened the door for the possibilities. Now that he opened the door, that monster came out. Devin came out and was like, hey, how you doing? He answered the door. Little Keyshawn Davis out there ringing the doorbell at the 147-pound weight division, and that motherfucker opened the door. So now the big bag bully, he gonna try to... Debo don't got to fight yet. So what is Debo doing? Debo shit. He's trying to make it look like, and he put all the pressure.
Because if this version of Devin Haney shows up on fight night, it's not just about winning the next bout. It's about what comes after, bigger matchups, legacy conversations, and real discussion about where Haney belongs among the elite of his era. Right now, Devin Haney doesn't look like a man protecting a record. He looks like a fighter getting ready to level up. And with the boxing world watching closely, one thing is clear.